So I want to see if I can tell if a quadratic has a maximum or a minimum value. So I wanted to see if I can look at f of x equals 3x squared plus 6x minus 1 and see if that has a max or min. Well, there's a few things I can tell about this. I can tell it's a parabola. I know it's a parabola because of the x squared. So without even going ahead and trying to write this by completing the square or trying to find a vertex or doing anything, I can say, okay, it's a parabola. And I know it's a positive parabola. My 3 is positive, so I know it opens like this. It's a regular parabola. Well, a regular parabola wouldn't have a max. It keeps going up to infinity, but a regular parabola would have a min. So my regular parabola would have a min right there. So I know it has a min. So I know that if it's a regular parabola that opens up, it's going to have a min. That means if it's the other parabola, the kind that opens down, that's when it's going to have a max value. Because it wouldn't have a min, it would keep going down. It would then have a max value. So regular parabola is going to have a min. Upside down parabola should have a max. Okay, so this one's going to have a min. Can I tell what my min is? Well, the bottommost point of a parabola is called the vertex. And we can find a vertex a few ways. We can complete the square, or we can use that formula that we had earlier, where the vertex is negative b over 2a, and then you just sub that in to find your y value. So if I do this, let's see, b is 6, so negative 6 over 2 times 3 would be negative 6 over 6, so negative 1. So that would be my x value. To find my y value, I would just sub that negative 1 in. So I would get y, or f of x, equals 3 times negative 1 squared plus 6 times negative 1 minus 1. So 3 times negative 1 squared is 1, so 3 times 1 is 3. Positive 6 times negative 1 is minus 6, minus 1. So negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4. So this is my vertex. My vertex point is negative 1, negative 4. My min is referring to the y value. It's saying how far down does it go? What is my minimum value? So my min would just be negative 4. Probably say min at negative 4. Okay.